Hello everyone, Beanie here, and today I'm going to be showing you all how to make braided hair on your Minecraft skin. You guys have been requesting that I make more tutorials, so here I am continuing to make tutorials. I did take a break from these for a while. I took a break from everything for a while, but I've already talked about that a little bit. I'm not going to go that much more into it. But yeah, I'm back. I'm going to be creating tutorials here and there. Hopefully you guys are able to get some use out of them. So here we go. I'm going to be showing you all how to make braided hair on your Minecraft skin. So the first thing we want to do is we want to load up Planet Minecraft's skin editor. It's called PMC Skin 3D. The link is planetminecraft.com/PMCSkin3D, and this link will be in the description. You can go ahead and click that, and yeah, this is the editor that I'm using. When you load it up, it's not going to look exactly like this. I've customized it a little bit just to make it easier to see on my end and easier on my eyes. I am using the dark theme of the Planet Minecraft website, which they just came out with, and I have customize the editor to my liking to give it just a plain gray background instead of the one that you will see if you load this up for the first time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by selecting the darkest color over here. I'm using a palette that I put together. It's just colors that I always use. It's for my own ease of access. I'm thinking about releasing it, but I'm not entirely sure yet because I'm never fully happy with it. But if enough people are interested, I'll probably just put up a download link in the descriptions of my videos to these. It's just a couple simple colors that I use all the time. So yeah, I'm picking the darkest color we're going to use, and I'm going to turn our skin to the side by dragging this like this. So we will be focusing on the head right now, the right side of the head. I'm going to deselect all of the layers except for the right side of the head. And what I'm going to do first is I'm going to draw some lines here at the bottom like this. I'm going to draw the same lines at the top like this. So some lines in the corners and some lines 1 pixel apart from it. Lighten the color to your next lightest color. We are going to be using 4 colors on this hair. I'm going to draw lines connecting these dark lines here, just like that. Now I'm going to add lines at the top so that all of these are connected like that. Now I'm going to lighten the color one more time and draw lines at the top and the bottom like that. I'm going to put 1 pixel here and 1 pixel here, and a line going up like this. I'll lighten the color one more time and fill in these white spots. And there we have it. That is this side of the head all done. So something super easy that it's a little complicated. I haven't gone over this in any tutorials before, but something super easy that I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you how to immediately clone this work to the other sides of the head. So I'm going to select the square brush, which I have turned up all the way to 16 so that it's quite a large size. It would cover the entire head like that. So I've turned it all the way up to 16, and I'm going to go to clone mode over here, and then when I mouse over it, it'll turn blue so that it's showing me this is what it's selecting. It's the negative of the colors, so I'll click that. And now on my clipboard, I have this brush. It's the same thing as before, and I can turn the head to the back and I can click on it like that, and there we go. We've copied that immediately. And I can go to the other side, and what I'm going to do on the other side is I'm going to flip the x-axis. And once I flip the x-axis, I'll click it down, and there we go. We've got all 3 sides of the head done, because they're all the same pattern, so this is just gonna save you so much time, and it's gonna be really easy, I promise. After that, you want to make sure that you can get out of this, because you don't want to put this on the front or the top. So you want to go back to the pixel brush we were using that you immediately start with. And now you're back to your normal draw mode. So now I'm going to show you how we do the front of the head. We're going to pick our darkest color again, and we are going to draw 2 lines like this and like this, so that they match up with the sides like that. We're going to lighten our color and draw 2 lines like that and a line across the top like that. We'll darken our color one more time and add 2 pixels in the center like that, lighten it one more time, and add 2 pixels like that. We'll lighten it again and fill in this area right here like that. This is where the hairline is going to be. You can make it as low down or as high up as you want. This I think is a fairly good like spacing for it, so we're gonna go with that. Now we have all of these sides of the head done, and we are going to move on to the top of the head. So we'll drag it to turn it up to the top, and we'll select our darkest color. So what we want to do is we want to put 2 pixels at the bottom like this. The way the head is facing is we're looking at the front, and these 2 pixels are connected to the 2 dark pixels on the face side. And what we want to do is we want to put a dark pixel in each corner like that, and then we want to put a dark pixel next to it like that. And the reason we're doing this is because we want it to fit seamlessly with the markings on the side of the head. Now we're going to draw a line going up the middle like this, and we will put 2 pixels like that. This is the part of the hair, like where your scalp is and stuff, and yeah. We're gonna lighten our color and fill in the white sides that would make, like the white pixels on the edge, which would make it into a square. Then we're going to basically outline this dark inner thing and put 2 pixels on the side like this. And we are going to put pixels next to the dark colors like that, so that we are able to make sure that they're connected and they look like they're shading. This looks kind of messy right now, but as soon as I put down this one lighter color, it will look so much less messy and it'll all come together. And I've just put that down, and there you go. That would be the scalp. And it fits together pretty well. It looks really nice. So we're done with the top of the head now, and we're going to move on to the bottom of the head. So if we look at the face of the skin, it should say front on here. We want to drag it down and go to the bottom of the skin. So now what we want to do is we want to take the darker color again, and we want to put a pixel in each of the corners. And then we want to put pixels like this where they're supposed to go so that they line up correctly with everything. And then we want to draw this kind of U shape with this. So this U shape, which is kind of like a little thick U or like a bracket, is just going to be like the underside of the hairline. We want these colors to be pretty dark because that's how the shading would be, etc. So now we want to lighten our color and fill in the outer edges with this lighter color. And now we are done with the hair base. Alright, let's move on to the specifics, like the bangs and the braids. So what we're gonna do now is I'm going to click this button right here, which is hide/show helmet. So now we will be able to see the helmet of the skin. I'm going to turn on the grid so that you can see where the helmet is, and I'm going to hide all body parts so that you won't be able to see what's underneath the helmet. And now what I'm going to do is I am going to take our third color. So if there's 4 colors, this is the one that's like the middle color, essentially. And I'm going to use this to block out what our thing is, and then we're going to add shading to it later. So you want to put 2 pixels down like this that are 1 pixel from the inside. And then you want to count up 4 pixels with a line on the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. Then you want 2 pixels here, 2 pixels here, and you want to fill them in like that. Then you want to draw a line here to connect them and put 1 pixel there and 1 pixel there. And there you go. We've blocked that out. It's nice and it works together. So I'm going to toggle the grid again so that we can just see how it looks so far. And yeah, I'm going to turn the grid back on so that you can see what I'm about to do now. I'm going to, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to copy over the pixels on the sides over here so that they it's not just like it's flat and it looks like a piece of paper stuck to your face. So this way it looks like the bangs are kind of connected and they are curvy, essentially. It's kind of hard to explain, but it just makes your skin look better and more realistic. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take our darkest color and we're going to draw 2 pixels here and 2 pixels here. So it kind of looks like it's cutting it off right there. And then what we want to do is we want to put 1 pixel here and 1 pixel here. We're going to copy these pixels over onto the other side like this. And there you go. We're going to lighten our color by 1. And then we're going to draw 2 pixels up here, 2 pixels up here, so that way the very edge of the skin is just using the darkest colors. And then we want to color these little pixels at the bottom with the darker color, and then draw 2 pixels here and 2 pixels here so that they look like a line. And this is what it looks like without the grid. This is what it looks like with the grid. We're going to lighten the color twice. So now we are using our highlight color and we're going to draw 2 pixels here, 2 pixels here, and then 4 pixels here. And I'm going to add 1 pixel like that. So it will look like this when you're completely done with the bangs. The bangs on the skin are a little bit curly and I like them. I think that makes them look very nice, very, round. It makes your face look rounder and it just looks very nice to me. So what we want to do, we want to click on hide/show chest. And we want to hide the head and hide the helmet. So only the chest is showing. We're going to take our base color, the same one that we blocked out the bangs with, and we're going to draw a 2 wide line that goes down the torso. This can be as long as you want. You can draw 2 lines, 1 on each side if you want. And yeah, we're just gonna draw a line that is 2 pixels thick that goes down the torso. And then I'm going to copy this line over on the side so that it connects with the other sides. So the top of the skin should look like this, the front of the skin should look like this, and the right side of the skin should look like this. Or if you're doing it on the left side of the skin should look like that. Alright. Now we want to take our darkest color and we're going to create sort of a checkerboard pattern going up the skin like this. Once we've done that, we're going to copy these pixels over on the other side like so. There we have it. And now I'm going to use our lighter of the darker colors, and I'm going to use this just sort of randomly on these darker colors to make it a little bit lighter. So you can see it's not just completely like a checkerboard, it's like a more natural sort of checkerboard. Now I'm going to take our highlight color and add some sort of random pixels as well with that one. And I'm making sure that I'm copying everything over to the correct side, and yeah, it should look like that. So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on the overlay, which is hide/show chestwear right here. And I'm going to add some highlighted dots right there. So you couldn't really tell very well what I just did, so if we hide the body parts, I just put 3 dots right there. It just makes it a little bit more 3D, a little bit more easy to see, all of that stuff. I'm gonna pick a black color, just a color that's completely black so that I can make a simple hairband. And I'm just going to put a line like that and copy it over to the side, and there we have it. This is what the body should look like for the braid. So I'm going to turn back on the head and I'm going to turn back on the helmet so that you can see completed what this looks like. Alrighty, that is it for this tutorial. I'm very glad that I was able to finally make another tutorial, and I hope that it helped you guys and that you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it. So I will see you guys all in the next video, in the next tutorial. I really hope this helped you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!